Hi, good morning. Mark Miller here, AI Auto Trader. All right, we're starting to make some movements here on the NQ this morning. Good morning. Awesome. Good morning. We're in the saddle here. We're trying to take a look at the market, see if we can get a little bit of movement out of it. Looks like we hit the ODP, hit the ODP so far this morning. All right, Terry. Good morning. Steve. Awesome. All right, here we go. We're starting to see a little slide here. Got some accounts here. I want to get one to work if we got this big time movement going on right now. Let's do it. Let's get one going. Let's make sure that I've got them here. Okay, good. So this is a good opportunity to show you what happens if you load new Apex accounts. So I want to kind of show through if you just go get a couple new Apex accounts and you want to try to figure out how to trade them on our system, let me kind of give you a little bit around the table here what's going on in the system today. So this is the AI Auto Trader. It's software that we develop on NinjaTrader 8 platform. So NinjaTrader is a free software that you can download, and we develop strategies that trade on the NinjaTrader 8 platform, and we've got them in the ring here today. So we've got a good number of strategies down through here, and each one of them is trading in the markets for the futures. So we've got 6 instruments that we trade, and so the 4 index equities. So that's the Nasdaq, the S&P, the Russell, and the Dow. So the big 4 equities, and then we also trade gold and oil. So we got those 6 instruments covered down here with strategies, and we're here in the ring trying to jump in and out and make a little cash in the process. So we've got them down here working, and this is the accounts tab down here in NinjaTrader 8, and these are our strategies over here along the left-hand rail here with this display name. So this is the, for example, this one's called the NQ 1-day pass, the 2-minute NQ 2-minute 1-day pass strategy, and it took a nice trade here this morning. It caught a nice trade, so we wake it up. Again, these are fully automated strategies. This one woke up at 8:30 this morning, and the market took a nice nosedive. Again, this is the NQ. I run a 30 range chart. So, Rue, you're back. All right, Rue, I thought you were on vacation. Hey, thanks for that email. That was really sweet, man. I appreciate you. Me and Rue shared a birthday weekend, so we're both struggling to get to our feet this morning. I just got back from Nashville. What a great city, Nashville, Tennessee, baby. Wow, what a great city, man. I'll tell you, first day went to Broadway Street and just were enamored with this great artist who was singing, and a small little establishment. You know, when you go down to Broadway Street in Nashville, oh my goodness, it's like a circus. Holy cow. If you get excited when you see a lot of people, that's the place to go. There's man, so much action. I'll tell you, they've got these big buses that go down the streets, and they have, live music playing inside the bus and people dancing inside the bus. It's like a show. So I've got a show out here too. I live at Miami Beach, and that's why I moved here. There's a lot of action here. This is a full-time entertainment area down here, and it's similar. We down here they use golf carts. Is probably the biggest the thing that they have here, and they got the loud music playing, and the all kinds of action going on. So it's fun stuff. Rue, what'd you get into? Are you on vacation? Oh man, what a market meltdown right here, guys. NQ is flying away. I was wondering, it was sitting in that tunnel for about 30 minutes or longer, and I was like, I'm not even going to go online if it's not going to move. That's boring. So we've got one heck of a pullback here. I want to get one loaded real quick. So Like I mentioned, if you're kind of new to watching us, this is the AI Auto Trader software that you're watching. And right now, I trade what they call prop accounts, and what those are is they're basically trader funding. Someone's basically loaning me money to trade with. And to get the loan from them to trade with, I have to earn it, by going through some different steps to make sure that I'm worth loaning money to, that I'm a good enough trader to loan to, because they want to partner with us. So we take these evaluations, and if you can pass these evaluations, you then can get sort of promoted to the funding account. And so these are the ones that you see here with the P. Those are the funded ones. These are the ones that I'm trying to use to get funded. And so I got 3 on Friday that we call them flip them over. When you pass an evaluation and then you get to your funding stage, we call it flipping it over, right? Taking an eval and flipping it over to a PA. So there's a little bit of lingo that we use when we start talking about prop trading, but it's kind of like an auctioneer. You got to kind of learn the lingo. Once you pick up on it, you're like, yes, yes, yes. So anyway, we got the PAs and the evals, and what I need to do is, because what happens when you want to trade it, you have to go out and reset communication link, because again, it's like a new funded account. So literally, there's a lot of regulations in what we're doing. This is federally regulated instruments that we're trading. So the rules are required that you use a data source that's a regulated data source to get your information, your trading data. And so in this trading data, I need to reset it. So again, I wanted to trade one of these accounts, but I don't see it in my data stream, so I have to reset data. So I thought it would be a good time to kind of just go a little, sort of a little tutorial of how to get going if you just bought some. We call them prop accounts. If you just bought some prop accounts to trade with, and you needed to get them in your data stream, so I'll just show you how to do that. So to do that, this is the control center from NinjaTrader, and down here, these are the different strategies that we trade. And what I need to do is I need to reset data. So I'm going to go to connections. And down here, the one that I'm using right now is MyRhythmic for NinjaTrader brokerage. So this is the data source that you would get if you would purchase some of these evaluation accounts. So you got to purchase these evaluation accounts from a company called Apex Trader Funding. So they're the ones that that I partner up with to trade right now. I have Top Step and Interactive Brokerage too, but right now I'm using the Apex Trader Funding. So those other ones are other prop firms. They call, and really it comes from the term proprietary or proprietor. A proprietor. It's kind of like an old English word as far as I understand, but a proprietor was someone who's like out on their own, trying to trade and make money. Actually, trading goods, I believe, was a proprietor. So anyway, it's called prop trading, and we go out and use their funding. So to do that, I go down to connections and disconnect. Okay. Ooh. So to do that, I want to flatten all my strategies. I have strategies running over here, and they're actually in trades. If we look over here in the unrealized, I've got quite a few of them in trades right now. What these are is they're different strategies or bots that are sensing the market movements, and looking at a lot of history and data to try to predict the next move in the market. So a lot of machine learning algorithms going on behind the scenes to look at a lot of different indications of price movement, volume movement, contract movement, different data sources that we're looking at to try to predict the future direction of price. So we're going to flatten all these strategies that are trading right now. So all the positions closed, all the trading ended for all the different strategies. Right now, and I've got this cycled, so it just brings up the best one to the top here. So right now, the best one today so far is this NQ 2-minute. Oh boy, it was hot last week too. So it's been a good strategy for a couple of weeks now. So this one's one to watch, and it's kind of on my hot list right here. I don't typically trade the 2-minute, but it's got my attention. When they're hot, you go for it. That's the way these strategies work. Is they get hot because kind of the markets are just right for them, and then they get cold. So you don't know when you're going to get in. It's part of trading is trying to get the odds stacked in your favor. I'll tell you, this thing jumps in and out better than I do personally. But I really like to momentum trade. So this thing has the ability to momentum trade a lot better than I can. It's just quicker. It's much quicker than I am. And it's predictable. It's totally predictable because you write the entry, basically. You program the entry, and that's what we do. We program the entries for you, and then also leave the entry, the programming open for you. So if you wanted to actually go in the back of it, the back end, as they say, and change the parameters to fit more of the trade setup that you like, you can do that here. So I disconnected my strategy, so now I'm going to disconnect the communication link, and this is the communication that we're using right now. So once you disconnect it, the only, I guess, just a couple of seconds, wait for a couple of seconds, and then go back to the connections tab. And again, I'm running the MyRhythmic down here, so you just click on it, and it then enables right here. So it turns yellow as it's trying to get connected. So it takes about a minute or two for my machine, and then the charts calculate. So it's kind of a little bit of a lull here while this data source reconnects to my machine. No kidding. Rue, I did the same thing. I went to Italy about, I don't know what it was, 2 or 3 weeks ago, a month ago, and I couldn't stay away either. I had my cell phone. I have my cell phone, and on any desk, you can AnyDesk right into your phone, or right into your computer. So I was trading on my phone on the black sand beach of the Amalfi Coast, Positano, beautiful little city. Oh, just beautiful little city. The only thing about Positano that I did learn is be in the best shape you possibly can before you go, because it is intense. Those stairs, they've got these basically cement stairs everywhere, and man, I know what billy goats feel like now. That's for damn sure. I know what a billy goat feels like. Oof! But that was a beautiful area. All right, awesome. So we're back up and rolling. So the communication now is connected. The little circle down here is green. Okay, Rue had a good old time. Awesome. Hill Station. That's so awesome. Yeah, the weather was a little chilly there, though. I know how that feels too. Woo! I'm down in Miami, which is really almost one of the warmest places in the U.S. And I grew up way up north, though, in the cold, almost one of the coldest places in the U.S. in Michigan. And man, what a difference. I've always loved the South. In fact, when you grow up in Michigan, you know you made it when you can actually move to Florida. At least it was when I was younger, for my parents. Like it was, and then they moved to Florida. in those communities. It was really cool the first time that I came down to Florida and went to those communities, the older, I don't forget what they call them, retirement communities. And they had the shuffleboard and cards, and man, there was all kinds of entertainment there. I loved it. All right, so we're back up and rolling. And, oh, you know what I was thinking? Hey, Rue, I want to keep your guys' records up here. So drop in when you make a record trading, like a day that you keep telling me what you're making, and I'll start keeping track over here of your best day. So when I start seeing your number, I'll add your name and your record to the screen, man. I think that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. I would love to make a full live scoreboard of how much money each of us make every day. I have buddies I play golf with. I do that all the time. I love that. I like to compete. That's part of life, right? Who's going to win today? I don't know. So let's do that. I'm going to drop it in. I'm going to try to come up with an easier scoreboard. I'm hoping I can get a bot. Here's what I'm thinking. I think I can get a chat bot to hopefully look through the chat and see how much each one of us make, and then put it on the scoreboard for us. So that's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to try to do. All right, let's try to do a little trading then. Let's see what happened here. We had a little nice move. Found the floor again about 540. She was rolling about 650 early this morning, 18,650. Lost about 100 points. That's a nice move. So our next development is really cool. Sergio's working on it. Got a really nice head start on it. But the one that we're going to release hopefully this weekend is this candle pattern recognition. Got some real good signs on this. So let's just kind of look at it so far on the chart and just see what it tells us. So this is a really nice one. We had a nice little short move right here. And then we got this green circle. And that's the candle pattern recognition. This one is signifying, they call it a, what is it called again? It is called engulfing. Whew. All I could think of is Hikinashi, and I knew that wasn't right. That's a whole different candle. An engulfing candle. So there's a lot of education that even I do here on all this stuff. But Sergio gets educated, and then he educates me so I can educate everybody else. This thing's called an engulfing candle. Means that the open and close are on the outsides of the other candle. So anyway, it's given us some pretty good indication on when the move's sort of either starting or ending. It's a reversal in some way, shape, or form. And that next bucket of orders is what it is. So if we kind of looked right here, we were getting a nice short move, and then this green candle popped in. There again, a couple of candles and a green one. This time we're having a couple of moves to the upside, and then the red one dropped in. So that would have sort of signified a reversal, and then we can kind of look at that run, that nice looking run right there. So right now we have it set up for the stop. We call it a smart stop. So that's in play. Haven't really used it on many strategies yet, so really looking forward to adding more strategies that utilize this feature because it's brand new. I didn't think we would get here this quick, but I thought we'd get it out into your guys' hands too, see if you can add some strategies that use it. And I think we're going to see where we're going to see that it's a really good feature for a stop or even an entry. If we look real close at this one right here, I mean, it entered 2 candles before our current entry, before signal A. Right here, our cross is called signal A, and this candle, this reversal candle here, called an engulfing candle, had an entry much sooner than this one. So we're looking at a 50 tick advantage on the entry on that particular candle. That's significant. So right now we just have them for stops, but the way I'm looking at this, I'm gonna see what it'll take to add those as entries too. So that's super exciting stuff right now. That's new technology. I don't know anybody else who has it. And we aren't even hardly using it yet, just starting. This is new technology. This is cool because this is stuff that's never been done before. Not for the retail trader, not for people like me and you that can afford it. So this is pretty lucky that we're living in a time of AI. It's not us we're just lucky that we're trading software company. But it's the time that we're living in. That's why I said I think I can get a chat bot, hopefully, to run through the chat and see how much each one of us make every day, and then keep track of who's the winner and who's not, and then who gets the best strategy. If you guys create a better strategy, then we share it, and shoot, someday I'd even give awards and all those kind of things. I think that'd be cool. I like that. All right, so let's get one in here, the ring now, trading. We reset the data, so I want to just kind of see if my accounts came in, they call it. So we'll bust out right here and see. These are all the paid ones, the performance ones that if I make money in them, they'll pay me. Kind of the way that works is these are called performance accounts, but we call them paid accounts is the street name. They're the ones that if you get enough money in your P&L there, that you'll get paid from them. So in this case, you needed $2,600 to ask for $2,000 off it. So got one there in the zone, and these other ones aren't. But that's the idea is you make $2,600 and kind of let it sit until you can get paid from it. Oh, I haven't been to the Lake Como. It's that's in Italy too. Okay, no, I haven't. I just my first trip there, so it was in and out. Man, my fiance wore me out. Jesus, I told her, I said, man, I wasn't ready for this kind of trip. Holy moly, that was intense. Boy, we stayed at some really beautiful places though. God, that's a neat looking area. And the resourcefulness of the cars and stuff, that was what really tripped me out. They're so resourceful with their space. It's like a whole intensity, way different. Way different. All right, so we're jamming now. We've got our accounts have came in with the new data, and we're getting set up for a nice little pullback maybe coming up here, hopefully. We were pushing up this morning, so maybe this thing's gonna go ahead and say no, we're going the other way. No. So we'll check out 1521 here, and this is a nice signal B move. So this is a beautiful signal B move right here. That's our trend trading signal. It actually could have caught an entry right here on this little triangle. I don't know if it would have or not, but it would catch it up here for sure too. So yeah, if you just bought our system, and turned it on, this would kind of look similar right here. And someone was new in Discord. couple people probably over the weekend, and you're kind of curious of how this thing works now. Charles got me loaded. Okay, now what? So yeah, Charles is our customer service tech, and he gets you all loaded up with all the software and shows you how it works, right? And then kind of the next day you're like, okay, cool, I got it. Now what? How do I make money? Where's the handle? So the handle is basically, get a connection configured, and he'll help you get a connection configured. Even I need help. We've got a team here that does software and kind of gets us going. So, anyway, we got the communication channel configured. So you go to that little configure button here, and that's where you have different configurations. So these are my configurations. So I have Ameritrade, NinjaTrader Brokerage, Rhythmic, and I have Interactive Brokers on the other machine apparently, because I have Interactive Brokers. So you want to have different data feeds. They're different brokerages that you'll have your investments in. So that's those are my different investment accounts. By the way, I'm Mark Miller. I'm the owner of the company. I bought this business a couple years ago, and I was a trader for a long time, but actually started as like an electrical engineer, and was working in automation, programming, designing automation for machines in the manufacturing businesses. So automotive for a long time, then different manufacturing facilities for like construction products, different stuff. So I've been working in automation for a long time, so that's been one thing that I really enjoy. And then trading. So I was momentum trading for a long time on my phone, and made some money. So had the opportunity to jump in and buy a business, and I couldn't find a better fit than a trading software business. So that's what we're doing. We're developing software now for all of us to try to make money, and that's my goal every day, is to set you up with a tool that can make money. So that's what we're trying to do here today. Today, even I'm trying to make money with the software. So I'm going to try to show you what I do and hope I make money. And the goal is, if the software works, we'll make some money today. Speaking of that, let me mention that all these signals and trading opportunities I just talked about, that I'm going to show here today, are really to demonstrate the software, and it's for educational purposes only. I'm not a trading coach or trading financial advisor. I'm a trader, and my goal is to try to jump in and out of the market as quick as possible to try to make any money today for me, and then give you a tool to do the same thing. And that's what we're going to try to do here today. So if it's your first time trying to trade or interested in trading, reach out to a financial advisor and get some advice of your position and what your risk goals and tolerances are. So I think that's really important. I've always had to kind of learn what my risk goals and tolerances are, and kind of talk through them for my own personal financial situation as well. So it's always a challenge to figure out how to make money and have fun. Suzanne, what's happening? Suzanne, thank you so much for helping out in Discord. Wow. How about a round of applause for Suzanne? Thank you so much. That's really, really helpful. Really, really helpful, and really appreciated it from my chair. So thank you. I mean, I jump on there and it's like, okay, cool, thank you. So really, really nice. Had a nice push right here. We'll see what's we hit the NQ 2 minute again, Suzanne. I don't know, you probably seen it last week. It was hitting quite a bit too. So that one's been pretty hot. I think I should probably. So I'm going to broadcast for a few days. Rory got to take a vacation. Rory's on vacation. Good for Rory. I'm so happy for him. He really has a heck of a work ethic. He's probably watching right now. That's how much of a work ethic this guy has. So Rory, if you're out there, thank you, really. But he's on a vacation, so I'm going to trade tomorrow. I'll set an ODP up on it before I come online, and then we'll see if it's a pass or fail tomorrow. You know, I always tell people, like, it's hard to tell, you know, if it's going to make it or not, because it's still like any other strategy. It still has a percentage of profitability, right? It's not 100. It's not 100. None of them are 100%. So, you know, if it made money yesterday, then maybe it's going to lose tomorrow because none are 100, you know? So it's like, maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll see. But I also know when they're hot, it's time to trade them. So that's the thing too. That's always the balance of who, you know, how to know what to do. All right, let's see. Got a good move here. Setting up for a nice trend up today. This was a good push back to the upside. What a smiley face. It's like, hey, happy Monday. Happy Monday. We're back. How about that move? Beautiful move to trade. Wow. All right, great one. So here we go. Let's I always like to just kind of double click and see what which ones are the best. That's what I always tend to, you know, advise, is that, you know, we're out here in 6 different instruments, trying to see, you know, what the markets are telling us, and we've got a variety, right? You want a variety out there in the markets so that you can have some intelligence of where to go looking, and you know, that's what we're trying to do. And looks like the YM is really hitting right here. We've got looks like 4 strategies on the Dow that are hammering already. So that instrument is HOT, the YM right now. Like its ODP caught a little bit of cash. We've got a beautiful move on the NQ here. Let's get this one working really, really quick. Whew. I'm going to do a new strategy. I'm going to throw the ODP on here, NQ30 range. I'll go with the signal B. I'm going to get a signal B one, signal B drone. This is the trend signal. We want to run the trend on this one. This is a beautiful move. So once it's already in a huge, nice trend move, you almost have to trade signal B. Because if it doesn't do a pullback anytime soon to get you into signal A, it's really rough to watch it just run away on you. So these are just different strategies that we've put together. Go with the signal B drone. And just now I want to change my account. Let's see, should we run it on a PA or yeah, we'll do a PA. Let's get it going on this new one. So yeah, I'll run a signal B drone, see if we can get this, see if we can catch this trend trade here before it hits this, this darn this pivot right here. This is a pivot that was drawn earlier this morning. We'll see if we can catch this one before that gets too far away from us here. Got in a little late here. We'll see if it can pop through this. Has to clear this pivot, I believe, to enter this trade on this strategy. So when you enable them and the strategy turns green, that means it's hot, ready to roll. Nice move. Wow, that was a beauty. So I'll put another one to work here. A good time for an ODP for the NQ30 range if we can get her going here. Good pullback here. If it's a pullback and go, that'll be a nice move. Again, you guys would have them right down in your list down here, and you would just open it up and change the account to get yours going. I keep my computer running with the data so that we can look at it on Fridays and see what the results are, and that gives us intelligence to know what to trade the following week. So this is our ODP strategy, and it's a template that's in our portfolio that you would get. This one's designed to try to help us, get over the evaluation stage with one trade. So that's the goal of this one, is to try to pass this evaluation with one trade. So the strategy that I have set up is the NQ30 range ODP, and I'm running it on this account right here, 521 here. So I'm gonna bring 521 over here and have a leader and a follower. So this thing's called a trade copier over here, so you can take one trade and duplicate it or triplicate it or 10K it, whatever your choice is, but it'll give you the ability to make the same trade in several areas. So if you get the system, once you kind of watch these different market movements, you kind of start to learn, hopefully, when to enable different strategies that you think would play the best for the day. And I think that's what our goal is kind of try to always look at the market and figure it out. And I want to try to figure out what kind of intelligence we could look at that would give us insight before even enabling these strategies to know when to turn them on and off. So what we've done is we've got the next version that Sergio is working on. That's super exciting. He's got one speed bump, he said, that he thinks he needs to get over, and then he might have it really, really close to let me have it. So, but that's going to be able to basically optimize the strategies to even know when to trade. We put out the best times every week of what we do, and we do it manually. So he's going to automate it to look at the history and then allow us to have intelligent bots that would only trade at certain times based on the data that was from yesterday or last week or the last trade even. So really looking forward to making them more and more intelligent. And that's the goal, is try to actually crack the egg of a compounding robot. That's the ultimate goal. So that's where we're heading. We're gonna keep on heading that way till we hit it. All right, so we got signal B that's coming in. That's should be starting to show us some opportunity soon. Looking like it's going to push towards 18.7. Let's look at any other instruments. I want to see this this YM. We're in a nice trade here too. Let's okay, we're going to get a nice move on this NQ. We got this thing pushing big time. Oh, the ES signal C's coming in hot. All right, so we jumped in on one of our accounts. Must be the PA account. Yep, signal B. Okay, so our PA signal B jumped in. That's the one we wanted earlier. So we're in this trade here, one contract we're holding. Holding one contract. We're up about 75 bucks, 100 bucks. We're trying to work through 700. 700 wasn't even there. Flew right over 700. It's a good signal B day. Good time to jump in signal B. Got a huge trend line here. You know, on some of these, if you're in a nice trade and you got the robot basically giving you indication, here we had a pullback candle, so that's the reversal candle. That's one that we just put in place, so that, you know, it could have taken me out of the trade there if I had it enabled. I didn't have it enabled on this particular strategy, but that is our one of our smart stops. But we've got a heck of a trend going right now, so we want to, you know, when you see these, and this is automated software, so it kind of gives you that indication, but it's still semi-automated, right? So you can always, you know, when you see these huge moves that are just, you know, super powerful, you know, when you start to see some of these little pullbacks right here, you can really add to the trade, and try to see if you can, you know, pull a rabbit out of the hat and you know, take another stab at it. So it's a fully automated, but it's also semi-automated, to where you'll have some discretion to jump in and out. So we got 700. It's going to hold 700 here for a second. 700's working through 700. We'll see if 700 can hold. She's pushing upside pretty hard, so we're liking our move. 700 is going to take quite a few stabs at it. We got a couple of cliffs starting to build over here, so we're starting to see our market over here. This is our indicator on trades that are happening over here. So we got a nice little move here to the upside. Good time to jump in signal B. So we had the automated system just go ahead and move us up to a nice profit there. That one pulled in about 450, it looked like, maybe 400. So we had the pullback candle. So we wanna be a little bit cautious now. That's that candle is that's the reversal candle. So this trade could be starting to give up a little bit. We may wanna go ahead and just go ahead and get out of that one. We'll wait till it. This is a signal B, so we'll wait till it comes back through the. Darn it! We'll wait till it comes back through the. Okay, so we're going to be able to stay in this just a little bit longer. There we go. We'll get out of this trade. So we took a little bit off it. It's going to work through 700 probably, so we kind of want to let it do its things till they can get all those orders out of the way. Once typically they get the orders out of the way, if there's a really bullish move here, we'll jump back in.
Order filled.
Okay, good move. So we want to try to get a few more going if we got such a bullish move going on this morning. One thing that I can do right now is I can just switch up my my replicator over here. If I feel like, man, these things are hitting, let's just, switch this to signal B, the signal B strategy over here. And now it's going to trade to these other accounts. Anybody trading out there? $35 trillion. Woo! Let's go.
Order filled.
Nice moves. We'll get signal B back in here once we get this to 100 over here. We're at 90, so we got to have a little more up pressure here. So we're not going to get it till it clears back up through the 720 here. That's good. We don't want to be in at 720. It works through 720 for a while too. Okay, the next move up we're in. This time I have 3 of them trading. This is a nice move to the upside. Could be over. It was a long move. Took me a long time. Shit. Ugh. All right. Woo. Let's go. Work through 720 here. Sometimes it comes back and kisses our 50 here. This is the 50 EMA, this green line that's trailing it. Gonna work through 700 one more time maybe. And we could be off to the races. That red back there is an indicator we've developed called background bias, and that one keeps you out of a lot of bad trades. Keeps you from going the wrong direction, kind of, at least with the trend. Now, you could take a counter trend trade into it, but kind of look at this one running up, background bias stayed green, you'd try to take that into it. Okay, so we got the reversal candle coming off of that one. Let's see, so we're going to try to get into an ODP too, so we got that one loaded.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Here we go. Got the ODP loaded, the NQ. We could see that one right here. This pivot could keep us out of it. We have a parameter programmed in there. I think it's set at 60 ticks. Ooh, that's exactly 60 ticks. Okay, we jumped in short. How about that? So signal B jumped in short. I wouldn't have guessed we were going short here, but we're going to make a little money even. Squeeze the stop down. I don't think we're going to stay short very long. Yeah. All right, we got 11 bucks. Where's the other one? Oh man, I lost 4 bucks. Huh. So yeah, when you use the trade copier, well, just with any trade actually. I always say trade copier, but any trade, even if you have 2 bots trading, no matter what, trade copy or anything. All these, we're trying to buy contracts, so the contracts are only available at certain prices that people are willing to sell them for. So it's really an auction market. So once they're all gone, they go to the next price, the next price, the next price. So if we're trying to buy, say 10 contracts, a lot of times they're filled at different prices. So that means different results at the end of the day. So we might take the ODP here. We just had a green cross jump on the chart here, so we'll check out ODP land here. We should be able to see this one jump in, I think, if we do start going back north here. So we'll switch this one up real quick. I like the looks of this one. We'll change this one to the ODP, and we'll put a few Fowler accounts here. If we close green, we'll take this trade. If we don't close green, we won't. All right, we jumped in, closed green. See if we'll test 700 again. 700. We're in with 3 of them. Hitting 7. Over grand. Gonna get a little pullback. 2,500. Come on, baby. Hold. Coming back to 7. Here we go. One more push. 1,200. Pulling. It's falling away. Can't take much more. Ooh, come on. Saw 700 one more time. Ah, painful. Ooh, it's getting red. Oh, 700. Bullish move. Oh, come on, baby. $1,500. Holding 15. Gonna come back to 8. $1,000. $1,000's holding. Getting loose. Background bias is gone. $200. $1,000. $1,500. Let's take it off the table. $1,000. Ooh. Come on, baby. Push up one more time. Ouch. The red candle. That was a huge push. Oh. We got to take it off the table, don't we? Oh. Whew. Whew, 1,600. Woo! Man, that was painful. 710. Oh, there it was. It did it. Didn't have enough guts. We get another swing at it, though. That's the nice thing about trading. It's never over. It's never over. That was a big pullback. Here we go. Big pullback. That was a big pullback. Yeah. Woo-wee. Let's go. Make some money. All right. Let's load a couple more up here. See if we can get a little bit of action going this morning. Got a nice bullish move on the NQ market. Big time bullish move. Woo-wee! Big banks are in there making money today. So we're running signal B, using the ODP, the NQ30 range signal A for our 1 day pass, but using the signal B for the PA accounts. We got a lot of good trends that are running here today. So we'll try to just pinch a little off. So the signal B is the trend signal. Run this one back over to the PA account and toggle those off. Show another way to, you know, don't really even need a trade copier. We're in on signal B, so we'll check this trade out. I've been wanting this trade here. Oh, I didn't get to load more up though. Shit. Yeah, so we're in signal B.
Order filled. Order submitted.
All right, here we go. Got a nice trade going. We like where we're at. We're gonna try to hold this one up a little bit longer here. I don't want to go out on this one. I'll buy some more here. We like it. We like to buy here at about 327 if I can get it. Got one a little bit early.
Order filled.
There we go. We like that. We like that move here. We hope that.
Filled.
Hoping we were going to stay there holding 30. 30 gave out quick. Woo! 30 gave out quick there on me. I thought we were going to bullish trend that thing right up to 800, but we didn't. We pulled back here. We got a nice signal A coming here. Nice signal A coming. So we'll load back up our ODP over here. We got a nice signal A coming.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Need to pull back one more time though for signal A. We didn't quite get down far enough there. Darn it.
Order filled.
Take a look at the leaderboard here, see what's happening around the other strategies. If you guys are trading out there, drop in your results. Let's see what's see if anybody's making money. Hey, what I want to do is I want to start keeping up with the leaderboard. That's what I've been always trying to do, is try to compete. I love to compete. I like to see if I can even beat the robot. That's it's even fun for me. Leaderboard so far this morning. Had some YMs starting to work up the leaderboard earlier. Looks like they're still hanging around. The Signal B made another $200 or $300 since then. It's in a nice trade right here too. Oh, we got a nice Signal AES trade going on too. So what I do is I look at the accounts tab down here and kind of try to take a look and see what the results are of the different strategies for the day.
Order submitted.
So this total P&L right here is our different results. So we got another nice Signal B opportunity here jumping in soon. So I'm gonna load it up. Go grab a couple other accounts to follow it.
Order filled.
Once it clears this pivot, I think it'll have the freedom to take the trade here. The rule on the strategy is it's got to clear the pivot by over a half, so it has to be at least halfway over the pivot. what I'm talking about there is this red line that comes off the top of this candle here to the right. These are called pivots, where price kind of went to before and then came back from. So kind of rejected price and price fell off it. So that meant that it's, the high of the day so far. At least for those candles that it kind of backs up to.
Order filled.
All right, here we go. Got a nice little pullback. Running about 720 right now. It's working through 730. 730 is a big number. 30 is always different levels. Really got the levels showing up big time over here on the left. What this indicator is called is a market profile, and does give a profile of where the most trades happen. So the longer the line, the more trades that occurred at that point. And that's the way it keeps track. So we're kind of looking at those for potential level indicators for price to move to.
Order submitted. Order filled.
So if we're kind of like a betting guy, we would say, you know what, this 20 right here is a really big level. If I look over here, my longest little green bar is, right at 720. My longest one here, right at 730. See, these levels are very important because that's kind of where price kind of goes to and from. And in this, this market profile indicator over here, tells us that. Every time another order, the bar gets longer, like Pinocchio. All right, so we're trying to get to looking like a signal A potential coming back here. If we can get a little pullback and go. So let's get that one set back up over here. That one's our ODP. ODP, what I'm looking at right here is I'm looking at this indicator to kind of give me insight on what the market's doing. If we get the red, okay, good. So we're down far enough into the zone. That's funny. It's a signal B trade, so that we're in on 246. 246 is hot. Looks like it's going to try to return to 700. We'll see. I actually think we're going the other way, so I'm going to try to close this trade down. Just kind of take a little off it. If we can get it into our good zone, we might as well try to make a little bit of money if we can. So yeah, we got a little snip off it. But we're really looking for the long trade here. Looking for a long trade here if we can catch it. The long trade has to have a good setup, so that means that market structure has to be in play and in our right position. So market structure wise, that means that this 50 has to be green for us to take that trade. We'll see. It looks like it should push it into green, and potentially I think we're just maybe one candle too short. So we'll see if we can catch this trade or not here. If we do, a cross should come on the chart, but it doesn't look like it was set up just right for us there. It was close. So we'll get our signal B back in play here. This strategy. let's kind of take a look around as this kind of hits a lull here on the NQ. We've hit a little bit of a tunnel here. 700's kind of holding. 700's holding. So we'll wait for a little breakout. We won't, unless we get the right setup here, the automation won't even. Okay, so we're going to get a short trade out of all this. Wouldn't have saw that coming. But we're going to potentially, if we close red, we will take an ODP short here. Could be a surprise. Could be a surprise trade coming. No. Almost a surprise trade. Yeah, I'm really excited about this automation that's going to, basically continuously optimize the sessions for the bots of when they should even trade or not. Let's go take a look at the, so we got a nice ES move. And the YM's a hot one. Wow, everything in the YM's making money. Every single strategy, I think.
Order filled.
Almost.
Order filled.
Actually, only 1/2. Almost. Couple of good ones though. Signal B. Same here. Signal B. It's hot. So the NQ is pushing at 730. Let's take a look at the YM signal B. So always kind of watch the screen down here, and if anything in the bottom right pops up, that's the indicator that the bots have taken trades with with my Apex account. So kind of gives me a little bit of a side indicator of what's happening with my real money. So now I'm just getting the chart set up to watch that YM trade real quick. So to do that, what we do is we grab the instrument up here in the top left of the chart. That's the instrument that we go pick, and these are the recent ones for me. Yours will be different, but the way you go get them is down here. YM, so futures, and then down here. So these are the different futures instruments, and like I mentioned, we trade the 4 index equities, and then gold and oil. So we're looking at the Dow, the YM, and we run it on a 10 range chart. So now I'm going to go grab that strategy and take a look at it and see what it's looking like. So it caught a couple of good entries earlier this morning, I guess. So it caught this trend up. It took this entry way back here, 10 o'clock. And so this is, when you're going to trade these instruments, you have to just be more patient than you do with the NQ, that's for sure. So that trade, lasted, that one lasted about 15 minutes, it looks like. So then it jumped in another long trade. So you saw that that trend was still continuing, and it's in the trade still. So these are trend trades that take a while. This one's started at 34, so this one's been in this trade now for about almost 30 minutes or so. So they progress, you know, take time to mature.
Order submitted.
So that's the YM. This one's doing pretty good today. It's almost at $1,000. So a YM signal B is a nice place to be trading this morning. And again, you know, these instruments really sometimes, you know, follow each other almost directly sometimes. So we saw the same smiley face on the NQ this morning. It's not as beautiful as this one. This one's like pristine beauty, beautiful smile. But they sometimes follow a similar trend. In this case, to the T almost. So this is the signal B day. So this is the YM signal B drone. And our bot follows the same entry, but it adjusts its stops and targets based on the data from the last trades. So it's got some market intelligence that's built into the bots. So those trades are starting to mature to the upside. Take a look at the NQ market again and see what's happening back here.
Order submitted.
So we're holding 720, 18,720. Starting to get a little tunnel built. Our 50 EMA is kind of doing a little bit of a red, green, yellow dance a little bit here. Look at that that candle pattern recognition right here is on display. So if we would have taken this long entry right here, man, that red candle came in and would have taken you out of the trade right here. So that's going to be a nice little feature. We start using it a little bit more. It calls those reversals. Good entry, it looks like, too. All right, Steve. Nice trading, man. Steven's using Steven. Yeah, Steven, we left it wide open, so that thing's a trading machine, you'd say. It's always like in the market. So give you a little bit of backstory there. That one's running on signal C, so that's our newest signal that we released. It's our entry, signal C entry, and boy, does that thing, you know, in this kind of market where the 50 does change from red, green to yellow. Those are entries basically. With our signal C. So you're jumping in and out a lot of trades here on these ones. Yeah, I have a signal C that I traded a couple weeks ago that I left open. You know, we leave them open sometimes on purpose so that we see the results. So I have a strategy that I left open and have 100 ticks of risk. You know, which is $500. But on one trade, and I'll tell you, I like that strategy. I love manually closing it, just like you're doing. Yeah, except I was using my my live account. I love doing it like that. I think you become the ultimate sniper at that move because you have the automation getting you in when it knows it's the right time. But it allows you to kind of, you know, steer the market and sort of, you know, predict it yourself. Holding 720. Building a diving board over here on 720. Steve, I'm going to put you on our record for the first time.
Order filled.
And you tell me what you want me to put your name as. I can put Steve as Steve underscore limit dollar sign, or I can put your real name, or I can put a whole fictitious name. But I wanna keep score of everybody. So I think that's going to be fun to keep a leaderboard. You guys are going to be on the record board. If you're a lifetime member and you own our software, I think I owe it to you, to keep up with it. So I want to keep up with your guys' your records and display them. So we won't keep it up all the time, but just like this one, I want to have a text box, that just I can pop it up and,
Order filled.
BS about who's got the highest profit. Like I do about golf, who can, make the most birdies or whatever. So yeah, let's keep a scoreboard, man. That's what life's all about. There's no damn, my son grew up in the YMCA league where you get the participation trophy, but in trading there's no participation trophy, man. It's all about the dollar bills. That's it at the end of the day. So let's keep track of the dollar bills here. Right now, this is our strategy that's made the most in one trading session. So that's its daily, or that's, I'll say, our automation's daily record. I'm going to put my daily record, what I've done up here in one day. I think I've probably got videos of it that I can go look. I don't even know my number. I should, but I don't. I want to keep it in I guess for my PA account, what the most I've ever made in a PA account. All right, we've jumped in over here, so we've got a strategy trading, and I know that because this little blue window popped up in my little right over here. So that's our PAs, I think. Yes, we're we're in on the ODP. We're in on one ODP. Okay, yeah, we were in on number 1521. I forgot to put that on more strategies. So we're we're in on the ODP. Okay, we just closed long. All right, nice move. Good. So we got a nice trade there with the ODP. We got the ODP on number 1521, and it met the daily profit limit and closed the trade for us. Closed at its profit target. So it's running 28.85 over here. Get this thing set up. So 1521 right over here, it took the trade. I didn't have the copier. I didn't have the copier copying it at the time. I was actually using the PA accounts to copy right now. But the one that I still had set up in the strategy over here, this Apex account, took the trade here, number 1521. So that was the one that was in on that trade. I wasn't copying it. I was going to show you earlier, I can just create several strategies called the $50,000 ODP and just put them on instead of 1521. And I'll do it right now. I can just use the trade copier for the other one. I can just, create new strategies there, exact same strategy, and just trade them on, different Apex accounts. So I'm going to do that. I'll just get the ODP.
Order submitted.
Yeah, baby. ODP. ODP. I love that saying. All right, so I always change this. We give you guys the best times. We optimize the times. And like I said, this is the automation that's coming next. Sergio's going to set a checkbox here if you want to have your time optimized automatically. So it'll be a checkbox that says something like session optimization. If you click the box, the AI model that he's working on is going to look at the past trades and then put them into half-an-hour buckets and tell the strategy when was the most profitable times in the past to even trade. So we're going to have this dynamically adjusting, have the ability to dynamically adjust it in the future, really soon, sooner than I thought. Just like candle pattern recognition, I never would have thought I'd be having the opportunity to trade that today. but we do, and you guys will have it really soon. We had one speed bump, so we can't release it. You know, I'm trading it here, and if it screws up on me, we got to fix it before I give it to you. So it screwed up the other day, and he found out what it was, but you know, we have to fix it, and then you know, run it more again, stress test it. So and that's what I was doing the other day on that Signal C. I was stress testing. I was using the heck out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna get my head straight here. So I want to trade those other accounts with the ODP also over here. So 1522. Right here was 1522. I need to, you know, I still want to trade it to try to get it up to the level. And this time I don't quite need the full, you know, $3,000. I need half of it. So, yeah, I want to give myself a little bit, you know, more opportunity. So to do that, I think I'll, you know, a lot of different ways to skin it. But yeah, I'll take the full 10. Here's where I don't want to let it go that far. I only need like 1,500 or less. So let's have it stop automatically at 1,500. This is a way to program the stop, so it stops trading at $1,500. And you can do this on your live account too. And it's really, you know, important that you know this parameter. It's your money. This is the most important parameter in the software for you. This is your daily session profit limit, you know, the amount of money that you want the strategy to allow it to make. And then this is your loss limit, how much money you're willing to lose. You know, what's your tolerance for pain right here. This should say tolerance for pain. Mine's high. Mine's really high. Yours probably isn't and shouldn't be. Whatever it is, you got to check it out. Financial advisor, a licensed financial advisor. For me, I know where I'm at, but I want you to, you know, get your position figured out. But this is for you guys. This is your numbers. For me right now on this particular account, and that's what every account has its own tolerance, right? It's not just your own personal tolerance. The account tolerance really is what it is. Over here I need 1,500. I want to try to get it to $3,000. That's our goal. This one didn't quite get there, so we need to do a little work on that one even. But we'll work on these other ones first here. So we'll get this one set up. So I already have
Order submitted.
22. Okay.
Order filled.
So if I click on the account name up here, it starts to put them in alphabetical order for me. So now I know I can just look right here and see that, you know, that was the account that I just set up. I just like to give them a once-over, right? You know, they're a strategy. I want to just give them a once-over, make sure it's trading the right instrument. Yep, I have it at the right instrument. So just kind of give myself a little bit of a look to make sure I, you know, didn't get it set up incorrectly or whatever. So that one's now set to take another Signal A trade if we get one. Kind of wish I would have had the you know, trade copy or at least it set up on it before, but that's okay. That's part of you know, we want to just keep chipping away here.
Order submitted.
So I'll get one more set up here. Let me get rid of this box. So this is just like using a trade copier. You're just setting several accounts up on the same strategy. It's the exact same thing. Exact same thing. Here it is. 30 range, $50,000 one-day pass. Again, I always, you know, if you set the times to the exact same, that'll trade 24 hours a day for you. We have parameters in there shutting down all trades just before the close to try to protect us in the event that we have a trade open. So, but you can set it like this, and it should be able to make it through the session. So we wanted to trade this one now. We needed $1,500. We'll let that one set. And we'll get her going on number 23. So 23 is loaded now. So we just took some trades here. We took some trades. We got the PA accounts in, I believe. Signal B going short with the PA accounts. No. Oh, we were going long and it just sold. Okay, so we lost money on that trade. We did enter. We were in that trade, and that was the exit. I didn't see we were even in on it. Okay. So we missed that long.
Order submitted.
Again, when we start to look at candle pattern recognition and how it could be potentially helpful for us, look right here at this trade. This is the reversal candle, they call it. So this is what we call a bullish reversal. So that little short candle came in. It was, starting, the price was pulling back, but this bullish candle engulfed it. It's really an engulfing candle. And this, our indicator, that circle, is we call it the reversal or the engulfing candle indicator. And it flew in, and it's really, look at it set up for that entry. Look at that bullish move after that. And then look what could have took us out of the trade. We already have the stop set up so that it can take you out of the trade too right there. So, man, what a nice little setup potentially for the future. So we usually enter after the candle closes. So we could have entered potentially right there, and then it would have closed after that candle closes. So that's a 70 tick move, $350 move. Okay, here we here we took a short. Signal B kind of got caught going short here, and then huge reversal candles. So this is a good time to get out of the trade on that reversal candle, not to get into it. That's why I always say there's, depends on what indicators you're using. You can get yourself in any trade or out of any trade, I think. Here, though, the market was starting to fall away, and we were seeing a downtrend, and it's starting to pull back again. So we had that huge bullish candle, though, holding price. So we think they're just doing a little sell-off here, and then they're going to push it up. Price is going up today. Price the 800 today before long.
Order filled.
So another bullish candle to the upside.
Order filled.
Big bullish candle.
Order submitted.
2 in a row. Good long entry right here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
We'll get one exciting strategy going here. Let's get Stephen going. That one's a fun one. Can move some cash quick. Things in the trade all the time almost. Okay, I got 15 minutes of it. Look at what we have the profit limit at, 4,000, because it made 5,200 one day. When we looked at the data, it showed us we could run it till 4,000. And if we took more than an $800 loss, there was no sense in trading it that day. So going out at 800 that day, or if you can let it run, man, that thing has a potential to run up a huge amount of money. Set our record, and the record before that was the retirement plan. That one rolled up about $4,800 in one session.
Order submitted.
So let's use 242. Okay, so this is our strategy called Steven. Really works on a Unorenko chart. So we can kind of look at it there, or on a, get this one set up on a 82040. 82040U. 242, 82040U. So this is what they call a Unorenko chart, and the candles are different. They're called Unorenko candles. Gives you a little different view of the market. Kind of tries to smooth it out for you, so it's a little easier to kind of see directionally what's happening. And then, you know, pretty much the reversal candles have the wicks for the most part. That's kind of the setup of these candles. And then our entry is this indicator down here at the bottom, and it's signal C is what we call it. And it'll enter anytime this pink number over here goes from, you know, passes through the 50 basically. So boom, every time it sees momentum shifting, it takes a trade. Again, another momentum based indicator that I like. I've been momentum trading for probably 15 years or so. Typically with the high flying stocks, though, the basically pharmaceuticals and everything that, you know, flies off at 100%, I was in those on a regular basis every morning. Sometimes, you know, 8:30 to 10:30 probably, and hit some real high flyers before. So Tilray, AMC, all them memes, I was in them all. Still have Tilray, still have a bunch of them. But that's what I like to do. And then I bought this business, and you know, it's a whole different instrument. It's futures. So it was my first taste at futures, but absolutely love it. It's on more than stock, so it's available to trade almost all the time. Thank goodness it's not on the weekends. The market does shut down on Friday at let me think about when the market stops. Yeah, Friday at 5. I guess I'm just talking in queue, but yeah, all the instruments that we trade stop at Friday at 5. And then they wake back up at Sunday at 6 p.m. Other than that, there's an hour break every day from 5 to 6. So other than that, the markets are open and live. Very liquid. Very liquid. So we're going to trade right here. We're going to turn on signal C, and this thing is a full-on entertainment right here. This thing's a mover and a shaker. This one's in a lot of trades, so I'll get this one set up to kind of keep a little whip on it. So it's set up down here. Again, the 50 just crossed. It's going long. We like the long move here. Going into a pivot though. So 61 seems to be a little bit of a zone that, you know, I've got this set at 100 ticks. That's a little aggressive for now. So kind of think about, you know, is that enough? See if we can work through that pivot.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Holding 750. Let's look at our market profile, see where we might go next. If we looked over here and kind of see what I was looking at is we got this one little bit of a long green horizontal bar right here. So that's where price has traded the most so far, right there. Just my profit target is just below it. So hoping there's orders up there above it and potentially, you know, take my order first is the goal here. Looks like 740. We saw 740. We got our reversal candle here. Our 50 is right in the middle where we're going from red, green to yellow.
Order submitted.
Held in 740 now.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Steve mentions in the chat that, and I could be saying it wrong what he's saying there, but he doesn't like to take trades too often when it's right at the 50. I mean, it's kind of like a coin toss there. Oh yeah, YM Signal B is moving up the leaderboard more and more. Woo-wee, let's go. Time to trade that one. We called it earlier. This thing was on the move big time. It was about 600 when we saw it earlier.
Order
It's
submitted.
doubled so far. And it's in another whopper. It's up 200 right now. The Dow is pushing up nicely.
Order filled.
We'll get some strategies going on that one. We don't want to just keep wasting it. So we'll do one. We'll get a signal B on the YM setup here. All we do is we go load her up. And just change the account. Get a PA account going on it.
Order filled.
42. Okay. Put 226 on it. Okay, I got the instrument wrong. This is good education here. So this, we always have to check that instrument, and it defaulted back to NQ, what I trade all the time. So we'll trade the YM. I needed to make sure that that said YM. That's why you have instrument over here. So it's the YM strategy. Always just make sure that it's, you know, trading the right instrument, and now we're good. So if it sees an opportunity, it will jump in here too, and we'll kind of keep up with it. And it's trading this one here, which I already have to its limit. I, you know, have a lot of lot of confidence in the strategy right now because we've been watching it double since, you know, an hour ago. So I'm in on this one with my, you know, my account that's at payday already. This one right here, you know, this strategy is a little more risky. This one's super aggressive and very risky. It floats on the momentum swings here and tries to catch one. So a little different strategies there.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay, we're in on our Signal B, our PA account. 246. This is a big one. Big trade. Looking at a $400 bill. Come on. $500 bill. We close her down though. 500.
Order submitted. Order filled.
600. 800. Going down for 1,000. Let's tip 1,000. Come on, baby.
Order submitted. Order filled.
All right, good trade. Brought us back quite a bit.
Order filled.
Nice move. Woo! Yeah, the automation jumps in on that. Caught that nice move. Entered there and ran it down. Nice little move.
Order filled.
Good trade. All right, we're in again.
Order submitted.
Saw opportunity going short, going through 650,
Filled.
hitting 640, $200, 630, holding 30, pushing up, taking us out.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Here we go. We got a lot of movement now.
Order filled.
Going to be back in a second. Here we go.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Burn through 630, holding 620 now.
Order filled. Order
Pushing up to 630, seeing 620 one more time.
submitted.
Going to see 600. Hard push through 600. Holding $300 on this trade.
Order filled.
Coming up to take us out. Going to hold 600. $300 trade.
Order filled.
Working through 6 quickly. Here we go. Big move through 580. Nice move. Good trade. Here we go. $800. Come on, $1,000 one, baby.
Filled.
Pushing up on price.
Order submitted.
To close it down.
Order filled.
580. 80's trying to hold. 80's holding. All right. Nice trading. Here we go. Signal B still in. We're going to go long. 650 in the bank.
Order submitted.
All right, I'll broadcast for about 5 more minutes, and then we'll call it a day, and I'll take a quick break. But boy, we just started at some big time action. Here we go. So just kind of give it a little bit around the table here. What I do is, you know, when I get these accounts to about
Order filled.
$1,000 on the first day, try to let them simmer, but really be aggressive on the first day because they, get them to the 2,600. Either love them or leave them. That's the way I do it. Love them or leave them. What I mean by that is, either get them to the payday or get another one, basically. So that's my strategy. You know, I like getting the payday. So, I'm on the fast track to it. That's the way I trade. So we'll try to get these to 1,000 and then shut them down.
Order submitted.
All right, we're holding now about 600. 18.6. Holding tight. All right, looking like another smiley face coming. All right, let's go signal B.
Fell.
Where are we at? Where are we at? Signal B should be jumping in soon. Where's it at? 246. Here we go. We're in something.
Order
242 must have sold. Okay, we lost on that one, I think. Yep. Down 27 bucks on that one. We're in again.
submitted.
Okay, our ODPs are in. 1522.
Order canceled.
Oh. All right, so we got a problem here.
Order fell. Order submitted. Order fell.
Ooh, we're in all over the place now.
Order fell.
Woo-ee, hot market.
Fell. Order fell. Order fell.
All right, we're rolling. Got all kinds of trading going on now.
Order
All right, big time money over here. 4, 8, 11. A little over 11,000 bucks. Great day of trading. Here we go. More action. I got one more minute. All right, here we go. One more trade, and we're in. 244. 630's in view. I know. The action just started, Steve. I'm telling you, the market, you never know. The thing just pops. The NQ dropped like a rock. And the bot was all over it. We're starting to get a little bit of a comeback here. Trying to get through 630 here, but it's gotten a lot of resistance.
Order fell.
Yeah, not going to hold 630.
Order fell.
All right, great day of trading, guys. We're gonna push pause here and try to go get another victory lap somewhere else. Had a heck of a day trading. Really appreciate you guys joining us. Really looking forward to keeping up with the leaderboard. So let that internalize with you today, and I'll be the first one. So this will be my first day. I'll have to ask you guys how you wanna keep up with how much money you make. Do you just even though they're eval accounts, should we count it? Does that count as money? I've always been trying to think even myself, like when I say, for example, today that I made X amount, did I really make that much? No, I didn't go in my bank account. So it's always been a little bit of a contradiction of how to say how much money you make, but let's just be real. They're profit and loss. They're just like if we would have traded our live accounts. So let's just keep track of how much money we make, and even if they are an ODP on an eval, who cares? It's money you made, right? So let's put that stake in the sand, and that's how we're going to do it. If you guys are good with it, if you have any comments, you can put them in the chat or even in Discord. But I love records, man. I think life's all about records and how you improve. That's our own benchmarks is how we improve. So I love it, and I'm gonna keep track. If you guys want me to, you'll put your profit that you make in the chat, and we'll keep up with it. So I'm looking forward to that, and see how that goes. I'm gonna put my record there, and if I don't let it disappear on me here, I'll put my record in there too, and we'll all have fun with it. So Steven's record is the Steven strategy. Any of our bots, but right now the bot that's got the most is Steven, and it pulled off $5,289 in one session. So that's one heck of a run, And it doesn't matter if you trade 1 or 10 contracts. The amount is the amount. So I think that's something that I'm looking forward to. So you guys think about that if you want to put it in the future. I'd love to keep track and make it something fun that we always strive to get better. At the end of the day, let's get better. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. So everybody, good.